Hey Lowbiders, it's me Lois, and I'm here to give my theory on Destiny Payton, her arrest, and all the shenanigans that are going on in between. So, in my opinion, the first time Destiny turned herself in, that was her way of making everybody think that this is Berrick's fault. Kind of like what Martell has been doing to Melody. She doesn't take accountability for the fact that she actually did something, alleged and in my opinion, that caused her to have to turn herself in the first place. She wants to blame it on her ex-husband. Well, in my opinion, Destiny, if you actually used his name to get utility service for Madonni, then you were absolutely wrong. And yes, you indeed needed to be charged or whatever the heck happened that needed to happen. I mean, who the hell do you think you are that you can just go ahead and use his name on your business without telling him that this is what you were doing or without having a conversation with him? And then you're going to come to the internet to try to get sympathy with us, talking about, there's my ride or die, pointing to your dad or showing a picture of your dad. I think that you used your dad. You exploited your dad in this process, you know, because you knew you were wrong. And looks like he was the only one holding you accountable for what you were doing. You needed to turn yourself in once it went to the courthouse or into the system or what have you. And then blaming Berrick for your actions is so Martellish. It's so Martellish. And I'm starting to believe, alleged and in my opinion, that the reason you decided you didn't want a friendship with Melody Shari is because you knew that Melody Shari would hold your ass accountable for every negative thing that you're doing to Berrick and all the lies that you're putting out on Berrick and all the name calling that you're doing to Berrick. I firmly believe that Melody Shari would have held your ass accountable. And you said, oh, no, I can't have nobody peeping my home card, so I'm going to have to get rid of that friendship. It was a good friendship, but you know what? I need to do what I got to do to build my story to make people be on my side. This is what I see, personally, because I think that you're full of shit. You came in the show all aggressive in the first place, like you wanted to be top dog, and then you start Martelling. You act just like Martell. It's like he's giving you cliff notes on how to behave. And none of that shit is working out for you. Because, first of all, you can't really talk about your life because, let's be clear, there is something that you did that caused Berrick to leave you while that baby was only 65 hours old. And that is exaggerated, alleged, and in my opinion, with some actual factual on the top, okay? Something you did. And you can't talk about it because there's probably a gag order in place. So what you're trying to do is drop little hints of shit and make people make up their own stories. And then you're running with the stories that people are making up that are totally damn lies, Destiny. You making it seem like Berrick is harassing you like Martell is harassing Melody, when I firmly believe it's you that's harassing Berrick. You keep trying his hand. You keep trying to call his bluff to see how he's going to react. Sit your ass down somewhere, girl. You had a job. All you had to do was talk about your life. Okay, if you can't talk about Berrick, talk about, hey, this is what I'm doing in the business world. I'm working on my singing career. I'm working on my real estate career. I'm doing this. I'm doing ABC. You didn't have to include Berrick in any nickel in that quarter. But you keep trying to bring him into this. That, first of all, we all know that man didn't want to be on reality TV. But you keep trying to put him front and center. Leave that man alone. He don't want you. He left you for a reason. And the sooner you realize the reason he left you, then you can stop Martelling in these Huntsville damn streets, walking around telling lies. Okay? Because I firmly believe that you are lying to get sympathy. It ain't that damn deep. The man left you. Okay? Now look at this. 2 men left you. 2. And we don't really know the reasoning behind why either one of them left you. So that leads me to believe that maybe you need to look in the mirror, Destiny Payton, and figure out what it is that you did, what your behaviors and machinations were that caused this to happen. Stop blaming everybody else. Stop blaming Melody. Stop blaming Berrick. Stop blaming Moses. Stop blaming Sonny. And blame yourself. And stop using your daddy, okay? Yes, your daddy loves you. But he wants you to be an adult as well. He wants you to stand in your shit. Whatever it is that you did, he wants you to stand in your shit and own it and stop blaming other people. And that's another reason why I believe that you became friends with Letitia, because Letitia will suck up any gossip and believe it's the truth any goddamn way. You know, I have totally lost respect for Letitia. I thought she was a better person than that, because when we were introduced to her, her and Melody was really friends, and it seemed like she was trying to get back to a friendship with Melody, but little by little, Martell being in her head has led her away and led her down a dark path, and you and her seem to be wanting to go down that same path, Destiny Payton. Okay? You want to blame everybody for everything that's going wrong in your life instead of taking accountability for your own behaviors and machinations. You need to sit down, journal it out, get it together, and stop putting God in this shit. You know, y'all all, as soon as Melody started talking about God, everybody want to jump on the God bandwagon. Stop that shit, okay? Y'all are full of it. Full of shit. Period. Now, back to what I was saying about you, Destiny Payton. These new charges, because I heard a content creator saying, well, I don't understand how this could be the same thing as before. Well, I firmly believe that it may have been dismissed with prejudice the first time upon an investigation being done. So the investigation has been concluded, and that's why you were arrested yesterday. This is just my opinion, and it's alleged, but I do believe it's actual and factual. You are too old to be running around here with the mug shots all over these internet streets. You know what I'm saying? That could possibly get back to your child at some point. And you doing all these things just for, I'm not even sure why you're doing it, because you're never going to be number one on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And Melody Shari does not give a flip and dip if you want to be friends with her again. So I'm not understanding why you're doing all of this. It does not endear me to you. It just makes me think you're almost as big a liar as Martell Holt. And you will do anything to try and bring Melody Shari down. And if Berrick is collateral damage, then oh well. But you're not thinking about your child. Law can be collateral damage as well. You so busy trying to paint a picture of Melody, and you're not looking at your behaviors in all of this. You are Martelling better than Martell is Martelling right now. Because his dumb ass, and I don't even know what to say about him. He got off, basically. Basically a slap on the wrist. But he want a freaking appeal. Are you going to do the same thing, Destiny Payton? Are you going to act like him too? And then both y'all going to find yourselves behind bars? Cellmates? Cell block number 1 and cell block number 2. Because they're going to put y'all next to each other because y'all friends. Y'all know I'm lying. I just had to throw that out there. But literally, is all these machinations that you're doing, Destiny, worth having a mugshot that could possibly stay there forever for your son to see and want to know, who is my mother? Who is she really? She's showing me this personality, but is this who she really is? Is that what you want, Destiny? Do you want your son to question your behaviors and machinations? Girl, you better sit down somewhere and rethink this thing. And Carlos, it's time to get rid of Destiny and Martell, because they bringing the show down and it's too much. I need somebody to do something, because next thing you know, somebody gonna notify OWN and you ain't gonna have no show. So you better get it together, Carlos, before you don't have no show. Low riders, that's it for me today. I don't know what Destiny was thinking, if she think we stupid. But, honey, I'd say let's talk about it in the comments below. And let's talk about this craziness that's going on. Yes, I firmly believe that Destiny Payton is guilty, alleged in my opinion, with some actual and factual. Okay? Thank you so much for listening today, low riders. I love each and every one of you. Mwah. Peace.